Hey, it's me, and I'm JV, the Antique Autistic. Today I want to talk to you about a couple things. First, I want to talk to you about Dr. Ruth Westheimer. You might or might have heard about it. She was this cultural icon who was very popular in the early 80s. She was a sex expert. And being I was from the generation, which though I was not part of the group, I read material and stuff that believed that old people knew nothing about sex, that only young people did, the old people maybe knew a little bit of the in and out missionary position for procreational purposes only, but that was about the only thing. And here comes this lady talking about sex, has this show called Sexually Speaking. She's a little tiny, 4'6" lady. She was a survivor from the Holocaust. She was 7 years old, and her family all died. She was old. And I thought, how could somebody old possibly know anything about sex? And she was old, but she was a whole lot younger than I am now. And I'm about to talk about sex. I'm about to talk about sex and autism. And sex in autistic people is varied. I do believe that there are more variations in autistic people, though, than there are in neurotypicals. And I had decided that since I was cis-sexual and cisgender, and that I wouldn't be one who should talk about it because we should get the other variations in. Well, just recently, in my 7th decade of life, I found out that I am a variation on the typical cis-sexual, because I am what you call an asexual, which first I thought, that means I'm not interested in sex. And for a lot of asexual people, they aren't into sex. And I really love to make love with Bobby. But then I found out something called demisexual, and that's what I am, is a demisexual. Now, a demisexual is a person who might love to make love. I do. But not until they really have a commitment and really have a love for that person. And even in my case, after I made the emotional commitment and realized that the physical stuff, I had to get over some kind of resistance, which is, of course, gone now. But that is just one of the sexualities in autistic people. It makes me understand other people a little better, because I could not understand people doing one-night stands. I could not understand people cheating. I still don't. And ironically, though most people can't understand prostitution, I can understand prostitution much more. Somebody saying, a man or a woman, getting paid for sex and putting on a little act of liking it. To me, that just seems more honest and more real and more understandable than these people just, meeting in bars and doing it and then it's over. To me, that's a concept I've never been able to understand, and I didn't realize it's because I am a variation. So, I also have gotten to know quite a few people at a club that I frequent, and they were autistic, and I told them about my sexuality, and they said, oh my gosh, that's me. I didn't know. I always wondered too. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have to say. Maybe I'll have some other people talk about sexuality. This is really, really hard. Especially some of you, I don't know. But anyway, so for all the haters out there, we're here. We're weird. Get used to it.